Hey guys, it's Christy with 413 Fitness, and we are going to do a low to moderate intensity workout today. Now, this workout was designed for people who have mobility issues. Do you struggle with getting up and down off the floor? Do you struggle with balance? Do you struggle with being able to endure standing for any amount of time? Then this workout is where you're going to want to start. I'm sitting in my chair today. I'm sitting right on the front of my seat. If you need to stay sitting, feel free to do so for the entire workout. It can completely be modified from the chair. But if you have the ability, we want to get you out of that chair. We want to start training for that. You have the option to stand near the chair, behind the chair. You have the option to sit, stand anytime you need to based on what your fitness level is. Guys, I want you to stay safe. I need you to take breaks anytime you need to. If there is an ow sensation, you're going to stop immediately. If you start feeling dizzy or you feel like you're getting lightheaded, I want you to stop immediately. But if it's a wow sensation, I haven't used that muscle in a while, we're going to keep going. We want to strengthen that. We want to keep working on that. We want to build that endurance. We're going to force you out of your comfort zone. But like I said, if you don't feel comfortable, listen to your body far more than you listen to your coach today. Guys, it's going to be a great workout. Have a great time. Keep your water nearby. We're going to keep moving. We'll see you on the other side. All right, guys, we're going to work on our power moves. You know that this is some of my favorite exercises that I see on a regular basis in our classes. So I love them because they're the foundation of many of the moves that we do in our classes, if not all of the moves that we do in our classes. So we're going to start right on the front of our seat. We're going to sit up nice and tall, rolling those shoulders up, back, and down away from those ears. I want you to take those feet nice and wide. Actually, let's go ahead and stomp them a couple of times, just getting those hips up all the way nice and big, nice and wide. Our first one is our power up. So I'm going to take my fingers, I'm going to place them right above my knees. My fingers are pointing in. I'm going to come down. If you have issues with getting dizzy, I want you to listen to your body. And all time you feel dizzy, you're going to stop. I'm going to come down. My head's going to stay right above my heart. I'm going to push up. I'm going to open those fingers out nice and wide. I'm going to turn and look to my fingers. Yes, I'm powered up in nice, tall posture. That's what my goal is. I'm going to come back down. I'm going to power up and down and up. Good job, guys. I want you to roll those shoulders, get them away from those ears. We're going to go nice and loud, big, loud voices. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're going to move into that power rock. So my feet are still nice and wide. I'm going to take my left arm. I'm going to place it on my left thigh. I'm doing a mirror image of you. My right hand is going to reach up to the ceiling. Open those fingers out nice and wide. Look at those fingers. Now grab the ceiling and pull it down. And then we're going to switch to the other side. So that left hand's going to go nice and high, looking up at those fingers, grab the ceiling, and pull it down. So we're just adding into those hand boosts. So reach up and pull, and reach up and pull. We're going to do those 10 times. We're going to count backwards, starting reach 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Next, we have our power twist. So we're going to take those fingers out nice and wide, spread those fingers out. Watch what happens when I twist over. Do you notice that my leg and my heel follow me? I'm working through that rotation. I'm going to open up nice and wide. Then I'm going to twist to the other hand. Open nice and wide. So I'm reaching all the way across. Now return to center. Open those feet, open those hands, open those knees nice and wide. Twist, open nice and wide. We're going 10, starting on the left side. Ready, here we go. 10, open, 9, open, 8, 7, nice and loud with me, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last but not least, we're gonna go into those power steps. So I'm gonna bring my feet back in. I'm still sitting on the front of my chair, sitting up nice and tall. I'm gonna step to the right. My feet are gonna come together. So it's like I'm getting out of the driver's seat, yes? Step back to the center. Now I'm gonna step to the left like I'm getting out of the passenger seat. Step back to the center. We're gonna go back and forth, nice tall posture. Ready, here we go. Step together, step together, step together, step together. That's 1. Step together, step together, step together, step together. That's 2. Here we go. Together, step together, step together. That's 3. Step together, step together, step together. What number are we on? We're on 4. Step together. Nice tall posture. Together. Step together. Last time. Good job, guys. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. We're going to go through those one last time. Taking those feet nice and wide. Sitting up nice and tall. Hands come in. Ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Power twist. Power rock. Ready, here we go. 10, 9. Reach for that sky. Pull it down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open those hands nice and wide. Power twist. 1. Open. 2, 3. Return to that center. 4, 5. Come on, guys. You got this. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last one is that power step. So we're working on moving all the way around the chair. 1, together. 2. If I'm going too quick, slow it down to your tempo. Just keep moving. Think about stepping over the side of the boat, stepping into the boat. Step, big, over steps. Last time, each side. Great job, guys. If you need to grab a quick drink of water, go ahead and do so before we move on. All right, guys, we are now on our backs working for those power moves. So this is also known as the supine position. I want you to just go ahead and take those legs all the way out. I'm going to take my hands right down by my side. Just going to look straight up to the ceiling. I just want you to be comfortable here for a second. Think about drawing that belly button into the spine, pushing those heels down, toes are pointing up to the sky. Now, I want you to push through your hands, and I want you to pick your bum up off the floor. Now I want you to push through your elbows and your feet and pick your shoulders up off the floor, keeping your head down. So that is our power up position in this supine position. We're gonna pick our bum up, and then we're gonna lift the chest up. So if one is uncomfortable for you, pick that one and just focus on it. But if you can, we're gonna do 10 picking our rear end up, and then we're gonna do 10 picking our chest up. So hands down by our side, heels are down, toes are up. Let's prep. Just lift and lower. One last time, lift and lower. 10, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm just lifting my bottom off the floor towards the ceiling. 5, I feel it in my hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job. Go ahead and shake them out. Now we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to lift with our chest. So pushing in those elbows, heads up to the floor, heels are down, toes are up, chest lifts, and relax. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this one is about posture. All of our power up moves are about posture. But think about if you were laying in bed and the edge of the bed was over there, you could pick your shoulders up and then pick your booty up, and pick your shoulders up and then pick your booty up, and make your way to the side of the bed. We're gonna just scooch our way back towards the center of our mat. We're gonna go into our power twist position. I want you to open up those hands nice and wide. I want you to bring that left hand all the way over to meet that right hand. Notice that my hip is gonna follow through and then open back wide. I love being on my back for this position because it gives me a target to aim for. So when we do it standing up or we do it sitting in our chair, we may not realize that our hands are out as far as they can go. But this is a really good way for you to have that feeling of, oh yeah, my fingernails are on the floor, so I really am stretched out as far as I can. Right hand's gonna rotate all the way over to the left hand, hip comes off the floor, and then come back to that starting position. Let's go ahead and count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job coming back to that wide position. I'm just gonna bring my hands back down by my side. We're gonna move into that power rock. So this one is about weight shifting. So my left hand is gonna reach up and over, reach for that alarm clock, and then come right back down. Right hand's gonna reach up and over. Notice how my hip follows through. My foot comes up off the floor, and then come right back down. So reaching up and over, give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Hands down by our side. I'm going to bring my feet up, bending my knees up to the ceiling. I'm going to start by doing my power step by stepping with the right foot. Then my left foot comes together. Come back to the center, back to the center. Step with the left, follow with the right. Back to the center, back to the center. Step together, step together, step together, back to center. Here we go. 10, back to center. 9, 8, step with intention, squish that bug. 7, how we feeling? Back to center. 5, 4, 3, come on, 2 more, you've got this. 2, last one. Good job, guys. You finished those supine fantastically. All right, guys, so we're going to move into our balance part of the workout. I want you to be thinking about what challenges you here. Do you have issues standing on one foot? Do you have issues with balance in the dark when you're going to the bathroom at night? So think about that as you go through these exercises and think, how can I practically implement this into my daily activities? So we're just going to start from the basics. We're going to bring those feet about shoulder width apart, just a slight bend in the knees. I want you to roll those shoulder blades up, back, and down, drawing that belly button in, and we're just going to stand here for about 30 seconds. But let's do some voice activation while we are here balancing. So up nice and tall. Let's say the months of the year. We're going to say forward, and then we're going to say them backwards. Ready? Here we go. January, February, March, April, May, June. Do you need to be hanging on to something? July, August, September, October, November, December. Let's go backwards. December, November, October, September, August, July, June, May, April, March, February, and January. So that was a very easy, basic way to work our balance. We just added a little cognitive challenge in there on this one. But now we're going to take it up a notch. So I know in classes we use a lot of times we use our balance pads. You can get these on Amazon. You can take them to the wide. You can take them to the narrow. Because the narrower your stance is, the closer your feet are together, the harder it's going to be. If you need to less of a challenge, you take those feet a little bit wider. So we're going to do that same thing. This time we're going to stand up nice and tall, draw that belly button in. We're going to hold on if we need to. We can let go if we need to. We're just going to hang out here for about 30 seconds. Let's say the days of the week. Ready? Here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Backwards. Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. Good job. Now, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep adding on to these. So if any time something gets too much, you figure out where your tipping point is, literally, figuratively. I want you to keep working on that one until we get stronger. But our next one, we're going to take 1 foot on the pad, 1 foot off. I'm going to step off. I'm going to put my foot firmly on the floor, and the other knee should be bent. I can be using a pillow. If I don't have an RX pad or a squishy surface, try using a pillow. You can fold it in half. We're going to do the same thing. Goal is 30 seconds. 1 foot on, 1 foot off. We can step forward. Another way we can do it is to step backwards. Your choice. You can step to the side. So once again, this is going to be, where is your challenge point? This time, do it 1 foot forward. Next time, maybe do it 1 foot back. Ready? Here we go. Let's do the alphabet to M, A, B, C, D. If it's too easy, close your eyes. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Good job. So I'm going to move my chair around to the other side. You can pick your pillow up and move it to the other side. Same thing, opposite foot. You know what? This time I'm going to go backwards this time. But feel free to go to the side. Feel free to go forward. Ready? Here we go. Let's start at L and go to T. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Let's go a little bit farther. U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Good job. So you can see how you have that 1 foot on, 1 foot off. I've got that knee bent. I've got my weight evenly distributed between both surfaces. All right, now we're going to take it up a little bit higher. So if that one was too much for you, you're going to stay on that one. But if you have the ability, we're going to try and take 1 foot on the pad, 1 foot off. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Shoulders are up, back and down. Nice tall posture. Let's, goodness, what can we do here? How about, let's say the Pledge of Allegiance, all right? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we got 2 legs. We got to do that other side. What are we going to say this time? All right, I'm not about to sing. There is no way I am singing. How about, let's say, can we say the alphabet backwards? Do you think it's possible? Let's try it. Z, Y, X, W, U, I already messed it up. V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O-N-M-L. Nice job. Go ahead and put that foot down. Let's get some nice big hula hoops. Those legs were working really hard. Let's go one direction, and then let's go back the other direction. All right, guys, you can stay on that pad if you are still feeling confident. Another thing we can get rid of that pad, and we're gonna do some straight leg pulses. So Coach Robin introduced this to me, and I love this exercise. I'm gonna take my right foot, I'm your mirror image, so I'm doing opposite of you. I'm gonna take my left foot flat on the floor, my right leg's gonna go straight out in front of me. I'm gonna slightly bend that left knee, and I'm just gonna pulse that leg up and down. If you need to, hang on to that chair, hang on to that kitchen cabinet, or else out to the side. I'm gonna give you another angle of it. It's to the side. We're gonna go 10 times. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now I'm just gonna take that leg out to the side. So I'm pushing my ankle up to the ceiling, squeezing those glutes. Imagine you've got a ball between your knees and you're squeezing that ball as you come back down. All your weight is in your left foot. If you can, let go. Otherwise, hang on tight. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Put those feet down, shake them out. We're staying on that left foot firmly on the ground. We're going to step with that right leg back. Squeeze those glutes, standing up nice and tall. I'll turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better. I'm just pushing that heel to the ceiling. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guess what? That was just one side. We got to work that other side too. So I'm going to move my chair around. Now remember, you can make this even more challenging by doing those on your pad. So solid surface or pad. Now we're going to put that right foot firmly on the floor. Slight bend in the knees. Stand up nice and tall. Taking that left foot out. I do quick pulses. You can go nice and slow, 10, 9, but I like to do a little bit quicker pulses on my front foot. It just kind of messes with my stabilization, which is what I'm trying to challenge, right? All right, so right foot is up, toe is up to the ceiling. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You've got this, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Go ahead and put that foot down, shake it out a little bit. We're going to take that right foot on the floor, left foot's going to come up, heel's going to go towards the ceiling, squeeze that imaginary ball, nice 10 times. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, finding you have better balance on one side, 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job. So same thing going back behind us, pushing that heel up to the ceiling, standing up nice and tall. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and shake it out. I'm going to get my pillow or my pad back out for this one because I want to have that different surface. I want to be able to kind of push that heel down into the ground. So I'm going to stay on my right foot down. Left heel is going to come up. I'm going to bend that knee and tap that foot to the floor. Bend and tap. Standing up nice and tall. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job. Shake it out. Let's move our chair or reposition ourselves. So left foot's firmly on the floor, standing up nice and tall. Draw that right leg up, toe to the ceiling, heel down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, let me hear you, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Go ahead and shake those legs out. I have one more exercise for you. Now, if you have a chair, it might be a little too high for this one. So think about just going halfway up. If you have the ability, absolutely, go all the way to the top of that chair. But maybe like the couch surface would be a better option for this one. So right here, coming up, we're just gonna do some toe taps. So think about tapping on the top of a curve. That's what I'm aiming for, is that curve that I was aiming for. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Grab you a quick drink of water and we'll move on to our next exercise. So guys, my guess is you don't have one of these bad boys at home. If you do, God bless you. I am so jealous. But I want you to imagine that this is my wall. That's what I'm going to use it for. And in a little bit, I'm going to use it as my bed. So we're going to work on some posture drills. That is one of the things that I hear over and over again is my spouse's posture. Tell him to stand up tall. How can we strengthen so we can stand up a little bit taller? It's one of the 13 things that we hit in 413 on a regular basis with our coaches. So obviously I'd love for you to get on the floor and do some of these exercises on the floor, but I know for some of you that is just we're not there yet. So a lot of these things you can do in your bed. So that's how we're gonna use this guy. So we're gonna start first just by rolling those shoulders up, back, and down. And if you've ever been in one of my classes, this is usually how I end one of my classes, besides the bring it in, is rolling those shoulders up, back, and down. And I'll tell you, all right, guys, roll those shoulders. Now, when you walk out that door, when you come back in next class, this is where I want you to be. It's gonna make you a lot taller if you are standing up nice and tall, but you can do this sitting in a chair. You can do this riding in your car, at the kitchen table, at a restaurant. Just if you start feeling like you're just starting to slouch, you've seen that picture on the internet of that Parkinson's guy, just like this. So we are combating that. Nice and tall posture. So just give me one more big shoulder roll. Good. Next one we're gonna do is some chin tucks. So I'm gonna take my 2 fingers and I'm just gonna place them on my chin, whatever is that natural position. I want you to draw that chin off those fingers, right back in. So we're not going up and down, we're going in and out. Now, if you're a cornerman, watch your partner. Watch and make sure that they're not going up and back, because that's usually what happens. So I like to use my wall. You're gonna be up against that flat wall. I want you to draw that chin into the wall, so your shoulders are in the wall, the heels are up against the wall, standing up nice and tall. If you're having to look down to see the horizon, to look out in front of you, then you are taking your head back this way. So as opposed to up, we're going back. So nice tall posture, standing upright, heels against the wall, butts against the wall, shoulders are against the wall, heads against the wall. Let's go ahead and take 2 steps off the wall. 1, 2. I want you to maintain that upright position. Now we're gonna walk back. Try and get those heels and head and shoulders to touch the wall at exactly the same time. Back up nice and tall, step, step, back it up. Heels and toes touching the wall, heels and head touching the wall at the same time. So you would use that bed to get you that upright position. Now, a couple of strength training exercises that we can do is to grab some weights. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna strengthen those backs. All right, so I give you all the formal names of it, but really what I want you to focus on doing is squeezing those shoulder blades together, wrapping them around that spine, and we're gonna do that by doing some rows. So grab you some weights, grab you some canned goods, drop those hands down by your side. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades, elbows coming in right beside your side, and then push straight forward. Squeeze, starting that lawnmower, and down. Reach and pull. Now you can turn this into a balance exercise too by bringing those feet together, but you can also stack those feet one in front of the other. You could do it on one foot. But what I really want the focus to be, squeezing those shoulder blades, press, squeeze, and press. Let's go ahead and hit in 12 of these. Nice tall posture. Let's say the months of the year. Ready? Here we go. January, February, March, April, May. Squeeze those shoulder blades. June. Good job. July, August, September, October, November, and December. Good job. Next, we're going to think about hugging an imaginary tree. So elbows are going to stay bent. We're going to open wide. These are those flies. I'm going to tip just slightly at my waist, just like I was for those rows. Feet are together to turn it into a balance exercise. Open up nice and wide, present that chest, and come back down. So squeeze and down. This can absolutely be done sitting. I just want you sitting on the front of that chair, sitting upright. Shoulders are away from those ears. Let's go, let's count the odd numbers to, let's go to 29. Odd numbers. Ready? Here we go. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, and 29. Good job, guys. We're going to go through those two sets again, rows and flies. So back is flat, tip slightly at the waist, draw those belly button in, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Let's do even numbers to 30. Here we go. 2, 4, let me hear you. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, squeeze, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Nice job. Nice big flies. Open up that chest. Hug that imaginary tree. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Come on, 2 more. 14. Squeeze those shoulder blades. And 15. Nice job, guys. Last but not least is one of my favorite ways to work posture. And we're just going to let gravity work its course. So you would do this at home on your couch or on your bed unless you had a foam roller. A lot of you have foam rollers, which is a whole nother favorite thing of mine. I want you laying on the edge of your bed so that your right shoulder is hanging off the bed. I want gravity to work its course. So I'm just gonna open that arm nice and wide into a big T. The more I'm up into a Y, so notice if I'm half of a Y, think about it that way. The more I'm gonna get that stretch across those pec muscles down into the biceps and the triceps. So opening up nice and wide. You could lay here for as long as like 2 minutes, guys. Because you're working only one side, you need to make sure you go to the other side of the bed. But seriously, if you are at home and you were able to get that full stretch on both sides, you could lay here for up to 10 minutes. But if you're only doing one set at a time, I would really focus on about 2 minutes. So start out at that T, and as you're able to, work your way up into that Y. And you really want to allow gravity to just work its course. Couple more. Big deep breath in. Now, if you were on a foam roller, the goal would be that those fingernails are on the floor at the same time. I have a fighter in Georgetown. He grabs like 2-pound weights to really intensify that stretch. It's your workout, guys. So if you need that extra push, feel free to do so. But if you were, like I said, on one side of the bed, I want you to crawl to the other side of the bed and get that stretch on the other side. Go ahead and go to the other side if you can. If you're on the couch, just roll around so that the other arm is hanging off. We're gonna hang out here for about 10 more seconds. This is one that's just kind of an added bonus. Really should be doing this one at home at night before you're going to bed or when you wake up in the morning. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll just stay here for the rest of class. All right, guys, grab you a quick drink of water before we move on. All right, guys, so we're gonna do a core round on from the chair. So I've got my weights sitting down by my side. You absolutely could get some canned goods and put them down by your side, but I do want my weights up right this way. So we're just gonna do some ab work. A strong core is gonna help you stabilize yourselves to keep you off the floor. I say that all the time. A strong core keeps you off the floor. So we work those core muscles. It is not about having a six-pack. That is about everything from your thighs up into your shoulders. So we work that posterior chain, we work doing some ab work, but we wanna move in all directions, not just forward and back, all right? So sitting up nice and tall, I want you to just reach down to the side, alternating sides. Reach and reach. Just going back and forth. Now, if you want to challenge, you could take that weight up and then pass it to the other side. Come back up, reach down, pass my weight or my canned good, back and forth, side to side. Coming up nice and tall after each one, or I'm going back and forth, side to side. Give me about 10 more seconds on this one. Placing that weight down. Good job. All right, the next one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some bicycles. So I can sit right on the front of my chair. I'm gonna cycle one leg around, pick it up, alternating sides, or if I'm feeling nice and strong, I can do both legs at the same time. So another thing you could do on this one is lay back in that chair a little bit farther if you need to, but I want you to think about drawing that belly button in, supporting that lower back. Remember, if you need to at any time, take it down a notch, alternating legs. We've got about 15 more seconds on this one, pedaling that bicycle. Push through those heels, flex those toes up. Come on, you've got this, guys. Remember, alternate if you need to for 3, 2, and done. I'm gonna sit up nice and tall. I'm gonna take those feet nice and wide. I'm gonna take my elbows out to the side. I'm gonna rotate and reach down for that knee. Come back to center, rotate, reach down for that opposite knee. So chest is going all the way over. Notice I am not letting my elbows droop down. I'm not stretching my neck forward. I'm sitting up, fingers are open, chest open. Rotate, crunch, back to center. Rotate, crunch, back to center. Elbows, you should not be able to see your elbows coming forward. They should be open wide, chest is open, lifting up, crunch, back to center. One more each side, and good job. I'm gonna take those heels out in front of me. I'm gonna take those fingers, first of all, I'm gonna shake those shoulders out a little bit. I'm gonna take those fingers down by my side, heels are down, toes are up, and I'm just gonna bring my chin, oh yeah, right over those toes and come right back up. So chin is going out over my toes, opening those elbows up nice and wide. If I look to my side, I cannot see my elbows. Good, sitting up nice and tall. This is for like a deadlift, so which is for your glutes and your hamstrings. I absolutely feel it in my back. That's okay, my belly button is supporting my back by drawing that belly button into the spine. Give me about 3 more. 2, and 1. Good job. I'm gonna come all the way up. I'm gonna roll those shoulders. They've been up kind of high for a few seconds. Roll those shoulders. I'm gonna take those feet nice and wide. I'm gonna take those hands nice and wide. So now I'm gonna get that left hand to that right toe, open, right hand to that left toe. Now, can I go to my calf? Absolutely. If I cannot reach all the way down to my toe. I'm just gonna alternate back and forth. If I can, I'm gonna go a little bit farther to my ankle or to my toe. So rotate, open, rotate, open. Good job. Keep breathing for me. Don't hold your breath. Back and forth. Good job. Two and one. Nice job, guys. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. Do we need a quick drink of water? Let's take one real quick. You've got a few seconds that you can grab a quick drink of water. I'm just gonna reset, roll those shoulders, sitting up nice and tall, working on that posture. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit up nice and tall. I'm gonna pull those heels up and place them down. Up and down. Now, I want you to notice that my feet are apart. Okay, if you need to, you can cross those ankles. You should be able to lift a little bit higher. I'm not worried about how high you lift. I want those feet apart, shoulders away from those ears. Grab a hold of your chair if you need to. But really, if you can just bring those hands out in front and really let that midsection do the lifting, that's gonna make you even stronger, guys. Up, press through those heels. Don't drop those feet. Lower them back down. Grab a hold of that chair if you need to. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Great work. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Take a big, deep breath in. You did it. Guys, that was a great workout. You got a lot of work done today, and now it is time to do some fantastic stretching. Feel free to, if you feel like you need a little bit more of a workout, go ahead and grab one of the other videos and do a couple of more exercises. You can always pick up one of Robin's stretch videos or one of Robin's other workouts if you need a little bit more, or Lauren's. Lauren's got a really great boxing workout. But I am going to go ahead and stretch you out. I want you to just come to the front of your chair, and I'm just gonna lay back in my chair. I'm gonna, if I have the ability, rest my neck on the back of that chair and just reach those hands straight overhead. Heels are down, toes are up, just lengthening that spine. Go ahead and open those hands nice and wide and squeeze them nice and tight. Go ahead and rotate those wrists all the way around. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. Go one direction and then the other direction. I'm gonna go ahead and sit up. I'm gonna bring my elbows and my palms together. I'm just gonna do some angel wings, opening that chest. Nice tall posture. Come back to center and open. And back. Remembering to breathe. Heart rate should start coming down a little bit. Should start coming down a lot. That's the goal. Hopefully you're not dizzy. Hopefully you didn't feel dizzy at all during this workout. Go ahead and bring those hands back to heart center. We're gonna open the book. Rotate those fingers all the way down. Show me your book and come back to center. Rotate all the way around. One last time. Now, show the book away and then bring it all the way back around. Push away. Good. Go ahead and lace those fingers and open up nice and wide. Pull apart and then lower back down. And pull up and apart and down. Last time. Good job. We're gonna roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Lock those shoulders away from those ears. Drop that right ear to that right shoulder. Remember, I'm in your mirror position, so I'm doing opposite of you. If you want to, you can take that left hand down and just reach for the floor, deepening that stretch. Come back to center. Drop that left ear to that left shoulder. Reach that right hand down towards the floor. back to center. Go ahead and roll those shoulders up, back and away. Up, back and away. Good job. We're sitting on the front of our chair. I want you to reach under your right leg, pick that foot up, and just rotate that ankle all the way around one direction a few times. Let's go the opposite direction. And then I want you to take that heel down. That toe is going to come up. I'm going to reach straight out in front of me, so I'm not reaching down for my toe. Go ahead and push your palm away. Show somebody the palm of your hand. You should feel it up the back of your leg, all the way from the calf, all the way up into that hamstring. Good job. Go ahead and switch sides. Left heel is down, left toe is up. Show me your palm. Reach out in front, remembering to breathe. Good job. I'm going to reach around behind me, grabbing my chair. I want you to act like you're an airplane taking off for a landing, so just leaning those hands back as far back as you can. If you don't have a chair to grab onto, you can just lace those fingertips and just lean forward. Keep breathing. Good job. I'm going to take those hands straight overhead, palms to the ceiling. Feet are anchored into the floor. Go ahead and rotate those wrists all the way down. Good job. Let's take our left hand down and reach that right hand straight up. Can you push the ceiling away from the floor? So left hand would be pushing the ceiling, the floor, right hand would be pushing the ceiling. Good job. Now, push the opposite walls away from each other like you're standing in the hall, and then change sides. Remember, you can close your eyes if you'd like, as long as you're not getting dizzy. Good job. Go ahead and bring those hands down, roll those shoulders. Again, I'm going to take my right ankle over the top of my left ankle. I'm going to turn and look over my right shoulder like I'm looking in the back seat. Now I'm going to place my right ankle on top of my left knee. I'm going to sit up nice and tall, and I'm going to bring that chest right over the knee. I'm not rounding my shoulders. I'm still sitting up nice and tall, just leaning that chest over. Still breathing. Good job. Go ahead and shake those legs out. So now I'm going to take the left ankle over the right, turn and look over the left shoulder. Just as long as you're doing the opposite side of what you did before, that's fine. Come back to center. Left ankle on top of the right knee, sitting up nice and tall, bringing the chest over those knees. Once again, I'm not drooping my shoulders down. I'm working on that posture. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Great jobs, guys. Nice big deep breath in. Roll those shoulders. Bring those hands in. On the count of 3, we're going to say fight back. 1, 2, 3, fight back. Guys, I will see you next time. Great job today.